from the Islam standpoint of him becoming a Muslim, I respect it because whatever journey you decide to march it. You know, and who am I, who are us to tell any of who you can't become this or that or that. That could be very real to him, and I'm telling you, like from a Islamic standpoint, like it's that culture is heavy in like the Northeast and Chicago, like them northern states. You know how it's funny because when us Southerners, we divide the map differently when deep down south than other people, right?
Yeah.
You know, New Yorkers will tell us Virginia is the South, and you know, us down here like, no the fuck it's not. So, you know, things like that. But like that culture, my point is that culture is heavy up there. And I know he's from Philly, so man, his walk of life, that could be, you know, some shit that run his family. Now, the second part about is it a fad too, though, is like, I can't help but like wonder that too, because I had then said that maybe a few years ago, even with me getting into like, you know how I practice Ramadan. You know, and that's like, I'm not Muslim by any stretch. I've always said that. I'm not Islamic. I just kind of jump into that culture during that time of year because I like the fast and spiritual journey that it takes me on. But like I got into it just hearing about it more and more, and it's almost like that's so for me. I feel like one, there's genuine people doing it, but then two, it's like this could be it's almost like a fraternity. It feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like let me try and reap the networking benefits of this and all. So like but I think in any religion people also get into it for the popularity and all the wrong reasons. And I mean, all you can hope is a nigga really find his way while he in it. But yeah, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I dead ass think that like people jump into that culture because it's a fad, for sure.
I think it's crazy but they would come out and say that though.
Yeah.
Like you should be happy that anybody is trying to join a religion.
Finding spirituality in any way. That was the point I was making, facts.
So man,
but you could tell though, like even from a fashion standpoint, like you could, like me myself, right? I'll use me as an example because I don't like pointing fingers at nobody else. You know, I be having the head wraps and all that stuff, right? Like I have it, but like I actually like laying my hair down better that way. And the point I'm making is like, you find people dressing like the culture, not even of the culture. You see what I'm saying? So like there's trends that happen, like the whole get up of wanting to wear the whole little, I forget what they call, I don't want to call them gowns, but essentially, you know what I'm talking about, the whole top to bottom one unit thing with the little head wrap and the slides. They want to take the pictures in the sand in Abu Dhabi, and they want to go to the Mecca, and you just want to, you know, when you hear more about it, you just be like, oh, this religion over here lit.
Yeah.
Same thing whenever you look at the Christians and, you know, you had our ass in the Catholic Church. You know, it's very methodic, right? Then you get to the Baptist church for the first time in your life, you walk in and you like, nigga tell you talk to your neighbor in the middle of the church. Tell your neighbor, you ain't worked for fuck last night, but God told you. You wake up in the morning and you give your life to him and all your sins wash away. All that shit made sense. Like, I guarantee you Baptist churches got a lot, because they grew, you know, whenever it came to the Christians, the Catholic faith is the oldest faith in that Christianity, right? Baptists grew off of that, probably because of the hype. I'm pretty sure some of that was a conversion off of how fun and how interesting that shit was, right? That's the same point I'm making, how people would look at Islam. It's the youngest religion, I think, that's out there right now. It's like, so you should see people run into it off of a fad as well. But